fold.
Phil Hellmuth gonna release his hand. And now DJ Alexander with an ace-jack.
DJ on a very hot run over the last 6 months, and especially leading up to this final table where he sucked out twice when he was all in at risk. Now with the best hand. Looks like DJ wants to play for more, choosing a number that's going to be 440,000.
Yeah, he's gonna try to push around the Tran man, and it's gonna work.
Yeah, JC, a long time, incredibly accomplished professional, not here to waste time, doesn't posture, just gets rid of his hand.
DJ's made a 1.7 in poker earnings, a fine player. And now we move on to the next hand. Marvin Rettmeyer, two-time WPT champion, looks down at an ace-3. He won't play that junk. Art Papazian, a local, folds his hand quickly, and JC Tran is going to raise it with a king-10. Phil Hellmuth going out, on to DJ. Going to release his queen-jack, and now Adam Swan from Santa Barbara, California. First time ever on a World Poker Tour event with a jack-9, and he's going to make this call.
And he flops the best hand with second pair here on ace-jack-7.
I checked.
Yeah, Adam's going to check it, and now JC going to make a continuation bet. It looks like 175.
And Adam has a pretty straightforward call here with his pair and backdoor draws, but perhaps the moment has got him second-guessing himself.
He's asked for more time.
Yeah, that's right. He just used one of the time bank chips. The action clock was ticking away.
It's a pretty surreal feeling to be here. I'm pretty excited. If you would have told me I'd make the final table on day one, I wouldn't believe it. Phil's at the table, JC, all these famous guys I've seen on TV. It couldn't be a better experience.
Well, he's got his parents, his brother in the audience, rooting him on. What to do? Second best pair. Oh, he's got to release it.
That's too bad. So a missed opportunity for Adam there to try and build up his short stack against our chip leader, JC. Instead, the aggression of JC Tran pays off there, and he continues to stack chips.
We move on. The local Art Papazian, quite a player, goes out. JC going to take a break. And now the great Phil Hellmuth wakes up with a pair of ladies, pair of queens, just like that.
Phil had queens leading up to this final table in a dramatic hand against Art Papazian and ended up folding them pre-flop. Art showed him a 4. Phil showed him the worst side of his temper. This time, Adam wakes up with ace-jack, and he's on the short stack, so this could be a problem.
All in.
Oh, wow, he's going to push it over the top, all in. Marvin gets out of the way, and that's an auto call there.
Yeah, Phil not folding queens this time.
And they turn him up. Phil Hellmuth out in front with the ladies.
I thought you fold that, Phil.
Adam references the hand against Art.
Yeah, Adam Swan, a dog here, Tony.
Needs an ace, or perhaps a couple of jacks.
5 cards to come, here's the flop.
There's a jack on the flop for Adam, so he does improve.
Good start, good start.
He's got 5 outs now going to the turn. Needs an ace, a jack, or running straight.
Queen would be interesting.
I don't care, yeah, go throw a 10 out there. Yeah.
And it's not going to work out on the turn. 6 of diamonds.
And no help for Adam going down to the river here.
Man, it was an ace. I mean, I don't want to talk about it, but don't do an ace in the river, please.
4 hearts on the river. Adam Swan out of here.
Phil Hellmuth, the raw deal, picks up a nice pot and scores the first elimination of this final table.
That's right, Adam Swan from Santa Barbara, going to take home $91,000. Let's go talk to him.
I've been watching for my whole life, so it's awesome that I made the final table. Just wish I could have gone a little farther.
Snap folded it. Snap fold this hand.
And here we go. Quick fold by Hellmuth. DJ Alexander also going out. And now Marvin Rettmeyer, who is on the short stack, has a queen 10.
Marvin's hand, forced by his stack size here, going to go all in on the button.
Yeah, he is.
Oh no, Art Papazian right behind him in a dominating position with ace-10 suited.
Call.
He'll make this call. And JC Tran now going to look down at his hand. He's got a little pair of 8s here.
Interesting. So will JC call or shove over the top and force Art out? Looks like he's just going to call, so it's going to be 3 ways going to the flop.
Mad Marvin, 2-time WPT champion now, with a chance to triple up, but also major chance to get knocked out of here. Here's the flop. It's an 8-6-3, 3 of a kind with JC Tran.
Marvin close to drawing dead now. Art not much to work with, and JC not going to get cute and slow play at all. Just going to fire here with top set.
Yeah, he's going to bet 650 to push Art out of the side pot. So they turn up the cards. Rettenmeyer looking bad at this point. Slight chance of sucking out, but he needs runner.
Sets, all tournament.
Marvin taking the scarf off, getting too tight on him.
Yesterday I hit a lot of sets. Most sets have been in a while.
Jack on the turn makes things interesting.
Wow.
We'll take a
So a
sweat.
9 on the river, and Marvin will triple up. If not, he will be eliminated in 5th place.
Oh boy.
4 outs going to the river. Will he get it?
It's good for TV.
No, it's the 4 of hearts, and we lose Marvin Rettenmeyer in 5th place.
Very talented German, wonderful player. He'll go out in 5th place. He'll take home $120,000.
One of the nicest guys on the tour, Vince. I'm always happy to see Marvin have success.
Let's go talk to the scarf.
I don't know what happened there. Like, I felt pretty invincible today, so yeah, I'm in shock right now. I wish I could have stayed around for a little bit longer, but oh well.
JC is really unanimously respected around the poker community. He's been doing this for 20 years and has been successful for all 20 of them. It's very impressive to see that kind of longevity.
All right, on to this hand. Art Papazian now with a pair of 8s. And you know, he's short stacked at this point.
All in?
He's going to fire it. He's going to fire it all.
Yeah, Art under 13 blinds here on the button as a pretty straightforward decision. JC Tran, meanwhile, with ace-8 offsuit in the small blind, actually has a difficult decision. I'm curious to see what he does here.
He might gamble with this, try to bust Papazian out of here.
Call.
And he is going to gamble. He's going to call it. Now, Hellmuth still hasn't looked at his hand. Let's take a peek. He's got a king. And
Oh, man, I thought I had kings.
oh no, he's scared himself there a little bit. He had king, queen. He's going to muck it. So they turn up the cards. Art, a nice favorite.
Got it in good. We got it in good.
I feel an ace coming, bro.
You feel ace coming?
Yeah, I really do.
I won't be mad if it comes. I won't be mad if it comes.
Ace is not coming.
I feel it coming. He didn't have an ace. You had the king queen, so you guys are rooting for an ace.
Snowman, one time. Come on, Snowman. Survive the summer.
Do the halfway out the door.
Let's go to the flop. And it's queen 10-5, 2 hearts. JC does have the ace of hearts.
Back there flush draw, back there straight draw.
So he has a backdoor flush draw.
9 of
Go
hearts.
along with his ace high. Could also hit a running
Jack
jack
of hearts is the best one.
king for a straight.
It's the turn card.
It is an 8 of hearts, but it is not over yet, Vince. That actually gives JC more outs. JC can hit any heart except the queen of hearts.
Don't look. Stand way back there to see if it's red.
Last card coming up.
It's a deuce of spades. Short stack doubles up again.
Play online poker for real cash and prizes at WPT Global. Sign up for free today using bonus code YT23 and get a free entry into a $100,000 guaranteed tournament.
All right, right, thank you, Lynn. As you see, JC Tran still our chip leader with 10.5 million. Phil Hellmuth now in second at 5.5. Art Papazian at 3.8. And DJ Alexander, your short stack, a little above 2 million. 668,000 up top, including a seat in the season-ending Tournament of Champions. Action with DJ Alexander.
He's got 6-4 diamonds. Andy's now 40,000. Blinds are 122.40. DJ goes out. Art goes out.
Wow, I thought my first walk.
No, not with this hand.
JC with a pair of deuces, and he's just going to call.
Raise 6.
The poker brat himself, Phil Hellmuth, with a queen 4. He's going to try to push around JC with a raise. Total of 840. JC going nowhere, makes this call. We're building a pot. It's a big one.
And deuces play a little awkward out of position, but flopping a set can negate that pretty quickly. Awesome flop for JC here, but not much for Phil to work with.
Oh, check, check. 9 on the turn.
Well, 3 hearts on the board now. Can't imagine that JC wants to give Phil another free card.
Come on. They just try to give me their money. Got limped in 8 million times. I finally raised him, and he called with like a king 4. They're so bad. God, he'd have all the chips. If he could just be patient, he'd have all the chips. You just try to give them to me.
I almost re-raised you.
I know, JC. I know. You got a line for all of it. Don't worry. All right. My turn against you, okay?
I almost re-raised you pre. I'm serious. But then I realized you had more chips than I thought.
My turn, JC.
Hey, I limped.
No, you raised every button. I let you get away with all this.
You know what?
And then you came after me with your trash burger. Fine.
All right.
Let's play poker.
If you had a million less, I'm putting you all in.
Should have gotten away from all these hands, but no, I let you run us over, and now I'm going to start 3 betting.
If you had a million less, I'm putting you all in pre-flop. I'm just telling you, it's not the king 4. I'm being honest.
Let's play poker.
If you had a million less.
No more talking. No more showing. I'm not showing any more hands. Let's play.
Come on, man.
It's no fun when you don't win a pot for 16 hands or whatever it's been.
What about me, Phil?
Fold, 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 fold. Yeah, but you tried to steal a few.
Fold.
I'm just waiting for them. I'm just waiting for you guys to make mistakes. That's what I'm doing.
We all make mistakes. Just gotta be a win when the opponent capitalizes.
All right, a lot of banter by Hellmuth. JC just trying to play his game, but right now Hellmuth with a jack deuce.
600.
With the button, he's going to try to push this. Makes it 600 to go. DJ from Houston, Texas, tough pro. Been playing professionally for 7 years. Going to think this over with the king 5 of spades. Well, he's going to fold that and let Hellmuth take that pot.
Well, if you ever thought that Phil's emotions were just an act, you only need him see him make a 4x raise with Jack 2 offsuit once following a giant rant to know that's not true.
Oh boy, what would it be like to be Phil Hellmuth? Inside that mind.
I figured after 30 years in the game, you would become very zen about the beats and the swings, but it's almost like the frustration and agitation of poker has just built up in Phil over the years.
All in.
DJ with a queen 4 spades has to shove it all in.
Yeah, DJ under 10 big blinds here.
Got one out. Now look at JC Tran can't play his suited connector. So DJ will take that pot down.
We see a shot of Gacht and Tuba, our Royal Flush crew member at the Dr. Pepper bar hanging out. Gacht, singer and celebrity in Japan, and a lover of poker.
Spooky.
Not too bad of a guess.
But now action is on Phil Hellmuth in this particular hand, and he looks down at a queen 6 of diamonds.
I call.
Just gonna call with it.
So we're raising Jack Deuce and limping Queen 6 suited. Well, if you're gonna limp one of them, I guess you'd rather limp the Queen 6 suited.
And now DJ with an ace deuce of diamonds.
Call.
Yeah, he'll make this call. And the local Papazian has an ace 6 of hearts.
Art's kind of short here. I think he's gonna go for it.
All in?
Yes, he is.
Well, I just love the way that Art has played this final table. He has recognized spots so well for a guy who's not a tournament player.
I'm gonna pick him off. I guess not yet. I fold.
Phil Hellmuth has to run away and back on DJ with his ace deuce of diamonds.
And I'm a little surprised that DJ didn't make this move himself. I think that was a minor mistake from him in the small blind. I'm not sure whether Art would have been able to come along if he had done that. It would have been very close, and now the decision back on DJ. DJ is short enough here, around 10-11 blinds, that he very well might call this. Action clock ticking down. Extension comes into play. Our action clock ticks away, gives each player 30 seconds on their decision.
That's the first one.
Yeah, I was just paying
That
out.
was the first one.
But each player is allocated some time extension chips. And DJ's gonna make this call, so he is all in at risk and behind.
Art Papazian in great position to break his man.
Who has who covered?
Yeah, me covered.
Phil, you see that call?
Yeah, I thought you were weak too, honestly. I may have called you with ace deuce.
That's like bottom, probably bottom already.
You don't like the call?
I don't care.
You're okay with
I'm
like,
indifferent.
Oh, you're okay with this.
I'm indifferent. I don't care.
Would have been a good time to limp with my ace jack or ace queen.
Good likelihood of a chop here, and that's what DJ is hoping for.
Here's the first three.
Oh, there's a 6 right on the door.
No diamond.
And so a likely chop pot has now gone to almost certainly being awarded to Art if he can fade the running diamonds.
No deuce.
Really? Not even give him a deuce?
A deuce, bro.
No deuce.
Give him a deuce.
No deuce.
Wow, you're too greedy.
Okay.
Give him a deuce.
He's never been
Give
here.
him an 8. Give him an 8. Give him an 8.
He's never been here
Okay,
before.
an 8. He got chop out. Give him an 8. Give him the 8 of diamonds.
All right, at least he said 8.
All right, that's more
Eight of
fair.
diamonds
That's
is fair.
more fair. Yeah.
Going to the turn. Big card, Tony.
Jack of hearts, and that is it.
That's it.
DJ is going to be eliminated in 4th place. Put on a great showing at this final table and been running really well over the last few months, but did not get his first major title here tonight.
DJ Alexander, he'll win $161,000. Let's talk to him.
It was a fun final table. I'll be back. I'll definitely be back.
Here we go. Action on Tran. He's hit a dry spell, and now he has picked up the pair of aces just when he needs it most.
Yeah, he's only got about 10 blinds left, so his decision here is moving all in or making a small raise and trying to induce somebody to come over the top. JC opts for the latter option.
700,000, and now Helmuth folds, and Art also folding, so JC can't get action with that beautiful hand. Wow.
That's like an all-in to me when you do that. I'm like, what would I do if he was all in? I would just fold. Right, Phil?
Jesus.
I'm not a tournament player, but I know these things.
JC Tran has 7 brothers and sisters. He's the youngest of 8 kids. Born in Vietnam. Action's on him. He'll throw that 8-5 away. Now Helmuth, 7-4.
Call.
And he has just called with it. Art with an 8 deuce of clubs. No raise. Let's go to the flop.
Well, this Jack 6-3-2 club flop, a lot better for Art than Phil, but Phil does have a gut shot to the 5,
375.
and that's enough to lead him to fire out here for 375. Art's certainly not going anywhere. It's really a matter of calling or raising, and he will call.
Helmuth splashing around, leading out.
Check.
10 on the turn helps neither player, and Phil will check it.
Art elects to just check back here.
Wow, look at this river card. Gets there. Art Papazian hitting the flush. Helmuth with nothing, though.
450.
Oh, he's going to take a stab at it, though.
Phil takes a stab, and obviously it's not going to work. But I like this bet here. He really can't win by checking.
You got it. Missed a straight.
His opponent can have some weak high card hands that just want to get to showdown that will fold to a small bet. So that's one of those spots where Phil reached the river with just about the worst hand he can possibly have and gave himself a chance to win. He just so happened to run into a flush.
I can't beat 8 high.
Art Papazian
14 seconds.
extends the chip lead.
Seconds, maybe?
Applies a 150-300 at this point. Action on JC, who has a
Maybe
an
7.
ace, and a 10.
All in.
And he is just going to shove it all in.
Again, JC with about 10 blinds here has just run out of room.
Look at this. Helmuth has a solid king, queen of hearts.
Call.
You got to think he's going to call it, and he does. Art folds the hand. They turn him up.
Go behind.
Yeah.
Well, Phil, a small underdog here, but essentially in a coin flip.
There's been a lot of dry flops.
JC Tran feeling decent about the ace-10. He's a little bit out in front over Helmuth.
Either way.
Pair the board low. Bill.
I think it's gonna come 7-7 deuce.
I'm fine with that.
And it's King Jack 5. Phil makes top pair. He's in great shape to knock out JC Tran. Oh, you see JC there knows what outs he's looking for.
If it has to be an ace, ace of hearts, give me a few outs, you know.
Ace of hearts is fine.
Yeah, JC Tran came in as the major chip leader, two-time WPT champion, in trouble right now. As we go to the turn,
It's a 4 of hearts. And so now Phil picks up a heart flush draw, meaning
That's not fun.
ace of hearts is no longer an out.
Barry Greenstein.
JC with 5 outs going to the river. Deuce of diamonds, no luck. Phil will eliminate JC in 3rd place. Came into this final table as our chip leader and held it down for a long time, but eventually ran out of steam.
Well, he didn't make a lot of mistakes, that's for sure. The 3rd place will pick up $217,000. Not to become a 3-time WBT champion, but always a gentleman. Let's talk to him.
A little disappointing. I was in good position to win. I felt like I made a couple small mistakes that, you know, cost me a little bit of chips. Had I won the last hand, you know, I would have been right back in it. But, you know, sometimes, you know, it happens.
Play online poker for real cash and prizes at WPT Global. Sign up for free today using bonus code YT23 and get a free entry into a $100,000 guaranteed tournament.
Action with the raw deal, Phil Helmuth.
yeah, and this time he picks up a real hand, pair of jacks,
6.
and he'll make it 600. Min raise. Papazian with a queen deuce will make the call. So a big opportunity here perhaps for Phil, and the flop is a jack 7-7, just jacks full for Phil Helmuth.
3.
Art just runs away.
If you had ace-7, the match was over, that's for sure.
That's it? That's the game?
Game over.
Full house! Full house!
Why did I bet that? I mean, if you have a 7, we're getting it in anyway.
Just let me catch up.
Yeah, what am I doing?
Let me catch up,
Oh
Phil.
my God, I should have just checked that. Maybe you have queen 9 offsuit and hit a queen.
I had a queen.
Oh,
What could have been, Phil? What could have been?
I mean, it's unlikely a queen comes, but if it does, oh baby.
Yeah, you get a couple bets out of me.
Yeah,
Sure.
couple straights.
All right, we move on. Art now with a little suited connector, 4-5 of clubs. And he will raise that. Min raise to 600,000. Phil with a pair of 5s behind him.
Well, Phil mentioned that Art's generation plays the small pairs a little different. I can tell you that most of them would just go all in here. Pocket 5s under 30 blinds heads up. Phil elects to call.
He does, and he checks before the flop. And look at this, ace 2-3 gives the nuts to Papazian at this point. What a flop.
950.
And what just happened? Phil check raised here. And I don't know what he's hoping for. Certainly if Art is just bluffing, he'll get him to fold something that has 6 outs. But if he has an ace, he's never folding. And as it happens, he has a big hand, and Phil is bluffing into a spot where he is basically drawing dead.
Yeah, but Phil doesn't know it yet. Jack on the turn.
1.2.
And oh boy, he's going to continue.
Oh,
He thinks,
boy.
I can make this guy believe something. If you have nothing, but we know better. Huge flop there for Papazian. Flopped the straight, and now he's reeling his man
I
in.
mean, at this stage, Phil is hoping his opponent floated the flop with No pair, no draw, and now it's just gonna fold the turn. I don't really know what this is.
7 on the river, and Phil is finally giving up, perhaps. He is checking it.
Okay, disaster averted. At least he didn't put more money in.
It's true. And Arts wants to get a little value, and it's 2.6.
That should end the hand, because at this stage, it's essentially impossible for Art to be bluffing. I mean, what hand could he call a flop check raise and turn bet with that doesn't have anything by the river? You're basically hoping for something like 6-5, and you've got 2 of the 5s in your hand, so how likely is that?
Is Phil really gonna, considering this, paying him off after everything? Uh-oh. He's not a believer. Apparently, he's gonna make this call.
Oh, no. Oh, no, Vince, I can't watch.
Just a complete misstep by Phil Hellmuth, paying him off. Oh, boy.
Are you kidding me?
I feel like I should unretire from the raw deal for that one.
Well, Art taking down a big pot. Got every nickel out of that one.
Wow, I just knew before the flop you had nothing, so I didn't even re-raise you with 5s. Wow, what a lucky flop for you.
That was a lucky flop for sure, yeah.
Well, Phil lost about half his stack in that hand, but likely even more of his mental fortitude.
And this time he picks up a gigantic ace-king. He could use some revenge.
6.
Moving it up to 600,000, and Art has king-queen.
Phil is pretty short here. I think Art's gonna go for it. King Queen's very strong heads up.
All in?
And he
There
does
you
so.
go. And Phil with his
Insta-call.
trademark double-fisted mash the chips in the middle call.
Yeah, Hellmuth in a nice place here. Finally out in front nicely with ace-king up against king-queen for a big double-up possibility. Art Papazian, the local, his first ever WPT main event with an opportunity to win this.
One time? One time. One time? One time? One time.
All right, Art Papazian officially using his one time.
I would like to use my one time.
Wait, you just took 5-4 against 2 5s.
But I didn't use it one time. It wasn't used.
All right.
Phil clearly knows the rules. Okay, all right, you got your one time, fair enough.
One time.
Big drama. Let's flop.
Queen! Queen 10-8, but Vince, don't get too excited yet. Phil still with the gut shot to the jack. He can catch an ace, he can catch running hearts. This is by no means over. Five of hearts makes this very interesting. Any heart, any jack, any ace, and Phil is going to win this pot, but if he doesn't catch it, it is over.
Papazian, 1 card away from the championship.
Are they chanting art or heart? I don't know.
Here it is.
3 of spades, it's over, Vince! Art Papazian has done it! Phil Hellmuth comes 1 spot short of his first WPT title, and the crowd goes wild!
What a dramatic hand. Art Papazian is our champion. Let's go down and talk to him.
I mean, I don't have that many seconds in hold'em tournaments in my life, so I was, I need to start my WPT collection. There's no doubt in my mind I'll have 5 or 10 by the time it's done, and I really wanted to start here, and it's unfortunate.
Okay, I am standing here with our champion, Art Papazian. Now, Art, you're not only taking home the big bucks, also the Hublot Big Bang Steel watch, which is absolutely beautiful, but you're also going to get your name inscribed on the Champions Cup. How are you feeling?
I feel amazing. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I couldn't be happier.
Well, let's hear it one more time for the champion, Art Papazian!